Are you sure about this?
Just start the truck!
I swear you can back out if you want to! No.
Shoot! Charlie!
Come on! Derek! 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 Oh, I should never let you talk me into this. Just sit here, I'll find help, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm here.
What's wrong? I'm here.
My best friend.
Yeah. I'm here.
My cousin.
What's wrong?
Before I die.
You're not gonna die, okay? I'm gonna find help.
Charlie.
Ow!
Charlie!
Ow, what?
Come closer. Please.
What?
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant.
What?
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in. It's around the back. Just a quarter mile from the railroad track. Ow! Oh! Ow!
That's not funny!
Mile from the railroad track, and you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant.
That's not funny!
It's a little funny.
Oh. Charlie! Ow. Charlie! $500.
They're not designed to be pulling hang gliders behind them.
It's almost the value of the whole truck.
You can fix it yourself if you want, but it's going to take time to get parts from Detroit.
Carl, my man, isn't there something we can do? Maybe borrow a car for a couple weeks while we wait for repairs?
I've seen how you Nimrods treat vehicles. I don't think my cars need any part of it.
Is that clock right?
It's a clock, isn't it?
I gotta go. Meet me tomorrow at the barn at 9-ish.
Can I leave it here for a couple days? Let me figure some things out.
Nice of you to drop by. What was it this time? Set another manure pile on fire? Egg the seal binder's house again? Not in a sharing mood? I guess I'll have to wait for tomorrow's paper to read all about it. If we're lucky, your number will be next to it on page 2.
How do you know I wasn't a job interview or something?
Were you? Lucky for you, the Army's still recruiting. You won't have another choice in 14 days.
Thank you for dinner.
You're welcome, sir. Always a pleasure to have His Highness pay a visit.
Let's be at Moe's in an hour.
Take a seat.
This will be good.
We've been planning this trip forever, right?
Yes.
Day 1, we're in Duluth, checking out Split Rock. Cut across Thunder Bay, swing around to the Sioux, and we're back before we even left, right?
I'm aware of the plan. I made the plan.
You remember in 2nd grade when we were out at the cabin looking out across the lake wondering what's on the other side? This is our chance to find out. There's adventure out there, and it's calling our names. Derek, Charlie, Derek, Charlie. You ready?
Just show me.
Well, I want to make sure you're ready because I'm about to change our lives here.
Derek?
I'm looking for a little emotional commitment here, Charlie. Huh? I tested them out. They run great. All they needed was a little air in the tires. I checked the gears, oiled them up. We could ride to Timbuktu and back on these bad boys if we wanted to.
Yesterday, my truck broke down. I need $500 to fix it. I have to be at tech in 2 weeks. And you... I just think maybe you should take some time to figure out what you want to do with your life. We're not kids anymore. What is this, a 2-speed back pedal?
I got it all planned out. The route's actually a lot shorter, and we can do a lot more on bikes than we could in your truck. Watch. Okay. And yeah, this will take a little longer, but we can still do this, and you can still be at tech in time.
Trip's dead, Derek. I'm sure you put a lot of thought into this plan, and that's great, but we can't do this. It's 1,300 wasted miles that we can't afford.
Technically, it's only 1,250.
Sorry.
You going in? The way I see it, Washington's gonna pull all our numbers eventually. Might as well beat him to the punch, eh? Take it out of this place at least. Well, it's only my life.
This trash isn't going to take itself out.
I'm going. I'm going on this trip whether you're with me or not. Charlie. Charlie.
Everything all right?
Hey, listen, would it be all right if I borrowed Charlie for a minute?
Derek.
It'll only be a minute.
We got the Bassmasters out on portage this weekend, and I'm not paying you to sit around and talk to your friends.
In 14 days, I'm hosed. Stop. I'm not going to college. My own dad hates me and can't wait to see me ship off to some jungle to literally die. You know what he got me for my 17th birthday? A U.S. Army pamphlet. A pamphlet, Charlie? What kind of dad gets you a pamphlet?
I have to get back to work.
I want one last adventure where we get to make the rules or ignore them if we want to. I don't have a life in 2 weeks. This trip is my last chance to actually live.
But it's crazy. We don't know what's out there. We don't have a truck to sleep in. We have no way to...
I'm going on this trip, Charlie. And if you don't want to come with me, fine. I'll live, but I want you there.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Are you crazy?
That's what they keep saying.
Are you coming back to work?
Yeah, just a minute.
Bassmasters.
I know, just a minute. Is your mom still making Wednesday night meatloaf?
Of course.
Give me the afternoon to think about it.
You'll think about it?
May I be excused, please? Me too.
Go on.
Derek tells me the two of you are planning a trip.
I don't know what he's told you.
I don't think it's a very good idea if you ask me. Don't you have to be at Tech in 2 weeks?
Yeah, well, we really haven't finalized any type
And
of
this
plan.
one. Any job interviews today? Born within a month of each other, and you might as well be from different planets. Too bad none of your ambition rubbed off on that bum there.
He's right. It's a crazy idea.
No, it's actually a really good idea. Yeah, I spent a lot of time putting the plan together. Both Derek and I have. We have it all mapped out. Cross into Thunder Bay, swing across Ontario, be back before we even left.
You planned this?
I mean, I did most of the legwork. I even talked to Mo down at the shop. He's gonna need someone to take my place when I go off to Tech. Derek's practically a shoo-in.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe even have time to send you a postcard from the Sioux.
The hell was that?
One last adventure, right? We leave tomorrow, we don't leave at all. Got it? By the way, your dad's an ass.
It's gonna be pretty cold, so I'm thinking pillows and blankets.
Probably just sleeping bags. Tents?
I prefer the stars. Fishing gear?
What are you gonna do, carry it in your hand the whole way? We have to be pragmatic if we're on bicycles.
Right. Pragmatic.
Only grab what we absolutely need.
Oh, you boys look exhausted.
Lots of water, please.
We're out. I'll get your water.
Thanks, Nancy. I still think you're a little light out there.
Did you bring your camera?
Of course.
So what's this I hear you fellows are making a trip around Gitchigumi?
Who'd you hear that from?
Well, yous aren't my only customers.
Thanks, Nancy. To adventures. To Stark's Diner. And to Superior.
To Superior.
See you in Duluth.
What now?
Just give me a moment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo. Oh. Woo. Woo. Oh.
That's a keeper.
Chafage, man.
We're barely 5 hours in.
Yeah, go ahead. All right.
Chief Hiawatha.
Hiawatha?
Hiawatha.
Is that that giant Indian statue in Ironwood?
Yeah. He's responsible for uniting the Iroquois people. He's a big deal.
Oh, but they still had to build a giant statue of him to remind people he even existed.
That's not the point. No matter what happened in the end, he did something with his life worth remembering. I don't see anyone rushing to build a statue of you.
Yeah, well, I'm not asking them to.
You don't want people to remember you in the future.
I don't even want people to remember me in the present.
What are you doing?
It's a signature Suntula spin.
Okay, but keep in mind we only have one more.
Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it! Ah, don't throw it in! Ow!
What the heck, Derek?
Still good.
Oh, have you ever tried not being a total dingus all the time?
I did once, and they almost built a giant statue to commemorate it.
You okay? How's the book?
Welcome to the Lake Superior Book Club.
Alrighty then. The Adventures of Captain Hatteras.
Hatteras.
Hat or ass?
Hatteras.
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 We're actually doing pretty well.
You sound surprised. I think my dad took me here when I was little. We were on our way back from Uncle George's funeral in Bemidji. You ever been to a funeral?
No.
Oh, it's a funny thing, a dead body in a casket. I remember thinking that however you looked the moment you died was the way you looked when they laid you out in front of everybody. Uncle George looked so serious. Like he died doing his taxes or something. Felt bad because I thought that if you died laughing at a joke, you got to wear this big goofy grin when you were lying in the casket. There was Uncle George, as unhappy as he ever looked. What rotten luck.
Is that how you want to go? Laughing?
Nah, probably step on a landmine somewhere in the jungle and my face will be a little more like, ah!
Sounds like an improvement.
I remember that day. All of a sudden, you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. That fog just came out of nowhere, you know? And that light from that lighthouse was just whipping through it. You almost have to duck, it comes at you so fast. It's just like a golden sword cutting through. You could hear those trees cracking against the wind, those waves crashing against the cliffs. Don't let her fool you.
Her?
The lake they call Gitchagumi.
Oh, that was at least 10.
I give you 5.
Probably more like 7.
Charlie. Did you hear that? I heard that. The voice of God. Oh! Jackson away! He's neck and neck! His seat's coming loose! Derek, no! Derek, no! My man knows! She ain't you being around. Whoa! They're coming in! The fire takes the lead! Charlie, the Flying Wind Escalade takes the lead.
You brought money, right?
Come on in, boys. Grab a table. You boys ever hear of a shower?
Sorry about that. I've been riding all day.
No worries. Don't bother me none. So where are you boys headed?
Just a short little trip around the lake.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which lake?
Superior.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have the best pastrami sandwich in all of northeastern Minnesota.
Oh, yeah?
You betcha.
Sounds good. Same for me, please.
Good choice. Llewellyn gave me a call to help out. Said things were getting a little busy. So, what brings you boys to town?
We're on a bike ride around the lake.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What lake?
Superior.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you boys staying while you're in town?
We haven't quite figured that out. No, we're really just passing through. We're trying to be in Thunder Bay by tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I hear you boys are going to Thunder Bay.
They're on a bike trip around the lake.
What lake?
Superior.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Excuse me, where's your bathroom?
Oh, right over there. Can I take your plate?
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, are you from around here?
Oh, yeah. Lived here my whole life. Eaten more of these pastrami sandwiches than anyone else in Minnesota. That's for sure.
Oh, well, I'm catching up.
Where did you boys say you were sleeping tonight?
Probably set up camp down by the water.
Well, heck. I got a roof and a couch, and you two are more than welcome to it. Nobody who visits my town should have to sleep out on the dirt. So what do you say?
Charlie, I think I left my cash out on the bike. Can you go grab it for me?
Why don't you go grab it?
Because I haven't got to meet our new friends.
People call me Moose.
People call him Moose.
So, you two are on a bike ride around the big lake, eh?
Oh, yeah. It's been quite a grind. This is the first warm meal we've had in a while. Delicious, by the way, Llewellyn.
Oh, don't thank me none. Alice made that.
I should go help old Charlie out.
I don't know what's taking him so long.
Offer still stands, by the way.
Silly me. Money was in my other pocket. I took care of it.
Took care of it?
I took care of it. We gotta get back on the road. Don't want to get left behind. Come on. Move, Silver. Come on.
Good morning, sunshine. Now let me make something perfectly clear. This is the last time I see either of you two in Minnesota. Now, we'll have to make sure Llewellyn and Alice get a good tip. And have to compensate Ponch here on account of all the emotional trauma he's been through. Have a safe trip now, and thanks for visiting the land of 10,000 lakes.
You all right?
They leave our bikes?
Yeah.
I guess there's no such thing as a free dinner. What are you talking about? I only had like $12 in my pocket, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to stop again. So I sure as heck wasn't gonna blow it on the best pastrami sandwich in northeastern Minnesota. Who the heck votes on that anyhow? There's probably only one pastrami sandwich in northeastern Minnesota.
Next time you have some wild plan, just do me the courtesy of letting me talk you out of it. You might not be afraid of getting killed, but I plan on making it home in one piece. Part of me thinks we should just turn around and go back now.
We can't go back now.
We still have at least 8 days to go.
Once we get past Thunder Bay, it's smooth sailing.
No more surprises.
Well, I guess this is a good time to tell you I don't have ID.
It's Canada, not Fort Knox.
How are we supposed to get in there?
I don't know. But when I have a plan, I will communicate it to you.
Well, this is it. Yep. Do you see any border patrol? You mean the guys on horses? I doubt that's who they actually have patrolling. Oh.
You ready? This was a dumb idea. This was your idea. You're not the only one with bad ideas. One, 2, 3.
Canada! We did it! Yes! Canada! Yeah! Oh! Not a bad plan! Not a bad plan! Ah! Oh, yeah! Oh.
So this is it? This is Canada.
This is Canada.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
This way?
Yeah. Okay. Blondes or brunettes?
I don't know. Brunettes.
I knew it.
What does that mean?
Nothing. You just seem like the kind of guy who'd like brunettes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, how about you?
Redheads.
You've never even met a redhead.
That's not true. I saw one once.
Oh, yeah? What's her name?
Lucille. What? I didn't say I had her over for dinner.
You would be the kind of guy to like redheads.
I'm proud of it.
Okay, my turn. What's your biggest fear?
Nothing.
That's not an answer.
Maybe that's because that's a lame question.
Hey, what about your future? Are you scared of that?
I suppose I should be. But then again, now that I think about it, I'm scared of bears, too.
What does that mean?
You know, bears. The giant flesh-eating creatures that wander these woods.
We can't play this game if you're not going to take my questions seriously.
How about you? Are you scared?
Of what? Bears.
Your future, idiot. You can't ask me if I can't ask you.
Yes. I don't know. Gonna go to tech to be a civil engineer. Graduate in 4 years. Gonna get a job, and I guess that's that.
Sounds like a blast.
I mean, that's just a simplification. Still a lot of stuff I have to do in the interim, you know. Classes, registration, midterms, finals, lab work. They don't just hand you a diploma.
If I go back to Calumet, I'm looking at a life of uncertainty, potential military deployment with subsequent, heck, let's just call it certain death. That should scare me. But going to some college where your biggest challenge is solve for X, easy.
Watch it. I may have a plan, but that doesn't make it easy. I mean, I wish I was in your position. You can do whatever you want. Nobody gives a...
Gee, thanks.
I didn't mean it like that. It's just sometimes I look at you, you know, and let's just say there's a reason you're the one in the hang glider.
Well, it helps to be invincible.
I mean, when this trip is over, how am I ever gonna haphazardly set off fireworks or egg someone's house or steal a meal from a restaurant?
Well, lucky for you, you've already done that.
Have you ever considered something else? Like what? I don't know, you act like going to Vietnam is your only option. You ever consider getting a job or actually trying to get an education? I bet Carl would let you help tune up cars.
Yeah, because I want to be like Carl.
No, I think you want to go to Vietnam.
Are you crazy?
You act like you have no other choice. But I bet you can't wait for your birthday to enlist. They're gonna walk right in there, sign the papers before your butt hits the seat.
I know what you're afraid of, Charlie.
Don't change the subject.
Derek, what are you doing? You know I'm not coming up there.
Come on. You fell one time.
Derek, you're gonna hurt yourself. Come on.
Come on. Get up here, you wuss.
Derek, we have to get back to the road. Come on. Derek!
You're right.
We have to get back to the road.
You see that?
Yeah, so?
Come on, let's go check it out.
We don't have time for this.
Maybe they have food.
I'm perfectly fine with my adventure continuing in the general direction of home. We're already behind schedule.
Well, see you later.
I'm perfectly capable of going on without you.
Okay, good luck. Make sure you get your homework in on time. Come on. Hello? Hello?
Derek.
Anybody home?
Derek, let's go. Derek, what are you doing?
Don't make me huff and puff.
Derek, seriously, let's go. Derek. Derek.
I don't think anyone will...
I'm giving you 10 seconds to start explaining yourselves. 10, 9, 8.
We're just passing through.
7.
He's right.
Watch your step. 6.
Honest to God, we're on a trip and we saw smoke from the road.
5.
He's right. It's my fault. We should be on the road. Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please, we're just passing through. You can't shoot him.
This is my property. I'm not a big fan of trespassers. 4.
But that doesn't mean you can just shoot a guy.
I don't see any witnesses out here. The way I see it, it's a matter of breaking and entering. In self-defense. Now you want to start explaining, because I'm losing my patience. Breathe!
We're on a bike ride around Lake Superior. See, and we saw smoke, so we figured we'd come check it out because we haven't eaten anything in 2 days, but we're not asking for food. Sir, just please, if you could just please let us go. We'll be on our way.
You boys are pretty far from home.
Yeah, we are. And Charlie, he has to get back to Calumet in a week. Otherwise, he's gonna be late for tech.
What was that?
School. He's got to be back at school in a week, and we've still got a couple 100 miles to go.
You boys are from the Keweenaw?
Yes. We're born and raised.
Well, why didn't you say so? Houghton High, class of 46. If I'd have graduated. Don't be a stranger. Come on in now. Come on.
So the war was ending, and I didn't see any point in sticking around. It's tough mining copper when you're scared of the dark. So I hit the road. Thumb pointed north. Figured I'd make my way to Alaska.
Did you?
Did I what?
Make it to Alaska?
Man picked me up. Says, if I go to work on his farm, he'd pay me enough money to get to Alaska and back 10 times. Pastor Walters. But life had other plans for me. I met the most beautiful woman in the world on that farm.
And you two ran off together?
But then Mr. Walters got real sick. And when he died, all of a sudden, people just started going away. Back to reality, I suppose. Till it was just the two of us. Hannah, with an H on the end. She always liked to say. Living in our own dreamland.
What happened to her?
She's in Alaska now. Okay, come on now. Get it while it's still hot. We don't have much for dishes, so you're gonna have to make some space in those tin cans. looking at me? Now, the trick is, out of heck with it. Your hands right, your feet set.
Say something. Never given a eulogy before.
Just talk about his life or something.
Here lies Al. Al, who loved the great outdoors, and his wife Hannah, with an H on the end. Al had a cabin that he lived in, and it was a very nice cabin. And all who stayed there were greeted with warmth and hospitality.
To Al. To finally getting to the place you love with the people you love.
To Al.
We're not gonna make it home on time.
I think there's a loose screw.
But if we skip the Sleeping Giant Park, we can get close to back on schedule. And if we avoid any more detours, we'll be home in one piece in no time.
Yep.
Yes?
It's definitely a loose screw.
Derek!
It's a public place, you know.
Can you please just look at the map?
Oh, I wanted to see Sleeping Giant Park.
Maybe next time, but your little detours haven't exactly been beneficial to our schedule maintenance and adherence.
I feel like there was an easier way to phrase that.
Can you please be serious for 1 second?
I am serious. Really? This table is wobbly and I want to fix it.
Then fold a napkin and put it onto the legs.
That's the thing. I don't think it's the legs. I think there's a screw loose underneath.
Enough with the stupid table. Can you please just agree with me on the new route?
Okay, we can skip Sleeping Giant Park.
Thank you.
But let the record reflect my protest.
The record will reflect a lot of things.
This will be our last stop for a while.
Can you handle that?
Charlie! What happened?
Jeez, oh, Peter, you okay?
Ow, 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 ow.
You okay? Looks like your front tire just popped off. Shouldn't be a problem to fix.
Can we just pause for a second?
Yeah, this'll be fine.
I'm not getting back on that bike.
Do you have a wrench? Because if we had a wrench...
We don't have a wrench! And I'm not getting back on that bike until I know it's fixed.
I'll just hand tighten it then. See? Good as new.
I'm not getting back on that bike.
Come on. We have like 3 miles to go. Heck, they might even be kilometers. We'll find a shop in Wawa, get this thing taken care of, everything will be fine.
No.
At least try it. Or maybe you can just sit tight, read a little. I'll be back in an hour with a wrench.
We stick together.
Well, I got no problem taking some time to smell the flowers.
Just take it easy, okay?
Yep, you're right. Smelled one, you smelled them all.
We get there, we fix the bike, we get back on the road. Got it? I can't do it.
Of course you can.
I just want to go home, Derek.
I'm not going with you.
What?
I was gonna wait till later to tell you, and I've been thinking a lot about it.
Shut up! Let's go.
Okay.
This isn't a discussion, let's go.
If you'll let me explain.
Let's go. You gotta be kidding me. Is there no one in this town?
It is Sunday.
Very good, Derek. Which means tomorrow is Monday, the day after is Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, and I have to register for classes on Friday.
Wow, look at you knowing all your days of the week and all. No wonder you got into tech. Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there?
Is this some kind of a sick joke?
How's your arm?
Still there.
It's okay. We'll spend the night here and then get back on the road tomorrow.
This is all your fault. This stupid trip, these stupid bikes. We can't afford to keep waiting anymore. We have to go home.
I didn't close the store. Stuff happens. Don't try to pin this all on me. You're gonna be home in a week. Just have a little patience.
We are going to be home.
Well, you said you wanted a taste of my life. Here you go. The doors are locked and there's nobody there for you.
Come on, let's try to find something to eat. Figure all this stuff out in the morning.
Come on, there's plenty.
Yeah, but stealing from a funeral home and all?
What? It's not like the residents are eating them.
Derek!
What? They're not. Plus, it's just one apple, or two, or three. How big are your pockets?
If we're taking any, we're only taking one.
Fine.
It's just we can't.
This was your idea.
Don't be a smartass.
Only if I can have an apple.
I don't think our discussion's over all of a sudden.
Well, I'm glad we've upgraded to discussion status.
Okay, on 3.
I don't think we need a countdown.
1, 2.
Can I help you, boys? We were just admiring your apples.
Really nice, eh? You can thank my dad for this thing. Planted it nearly 50 years ago. Says it was a gift for my mother when I was born. Want one? What's wrong with your arm?
Nothing, it just hurts a little bit.
You should get that looked at. Don't want it to get any worse. Come on, I'll fix you right up.
It's nothing, really.
Life is too short to be stubborn. Let's go. So what's the next stop for you boys?
Just trying to make it home now. Figure we can make Sault Ste. Marie by tomorrow.
Ooh, I do love the zoo. Not too sure about your side of things, but it sure is beautiful on the good side. Can I grab you boys anything else?
Yes,
all right.
please.
We don't want to impose.
Not at all. You're the liveliest guests I've had in years.
Do you think there are dead people here?
I doubt it. They kind of come in and out. It's like a hotel for dead people.
Still gives me the creeps. Oh.
Can I ask you a question, Marty? Can I call you Marty?
Sure.
The Stiffs. How do you decide what their face looks like?
What do you mean?
You know, when they're laying out in front of everybody, who chooses what their face looks like?
Me, I guess. I usually just try to make them look at peace.
If I die, I want to be smiling in my casket. Let everybody know I got the best of them or something.
I'll tell my successor to make a note of it.
Yeah, Charlie here's going to tech, though. So you'll have to have whoever you've got tapped to take over this place take good care of him when the time comes. Yep. I hear college has a way of sucking the life out of you. Not too many options for me, though, if I go home. My dad can't wait to pawn me off on the U.S. Army.
Don't be so dramatic.
I'm real sorry to hear that.
It's funny. Charlie always used to say that he was the brains and I was the brawn. I didn't know what he meant, so I beat him up. Yeah, I guess Charlie's the lucky one, though.
So, what will you boys be doing in the Sault Ste. Marie?
That's slightly contingent on being able to fix my bike somehow.
What happened?
Well, that's how he hurt his arm.
Front wheel gave out as we were getting close to town. Figured if we could make it to Wawa, we could fix it up enough to get the rest of the way home. Didn't want to risk another problem staying on it too long.
You should have seen him. I don't want to. I'm hurt.
Well, why did you say so? Steve Steele is my neighbor. Although in this town, everyone is kind of my neighbor. You boys got a place to stay?
We're stargazers.
Nonsense. You boys are welcome to spend the night here.
Awesome.
I won't take no for an answer. Let me go and check on the dinner. Take your pick.
In the...
Oh, I wouldn't think much of it. Once you get in there, you'll find it's the comfiest place you've ever laid down. Just don't sleep too long. Sometimes I get confused.
Works for me.
I'll stop by Steve's place on my way home tonight to get what you need. We'll get you all squared away in the morning. You boys all set? All right then. If you need anything else, I'm just down the hall. Don't holler too loud though. Wouldn't want to wake the other guests.
Get back on the bike! If we get back on the road now, we can be in Sault Ste. Marie in a few hours and right on schedule.
I don't like your stupid schedule. This whole trip, all you care about is your schedule. I'm taking a break.
Of course you are. You're gonna let a little adversity give you an excuse to quit. God forbid you power through.
You think I'm quitting? Are you insane? We're on bicycles. If you want to go out there and kill yourself, be my guest. But I'm stopping.
You and I both know if we're not back in 3 days, we're screwed.
Boo-hoo! You missed your precious registration. Have you forgotten what it is that I'm rushing off towards?
Yep, just keep walking. Just keep walking right into the woods. Have a great life. I'm sure they're still accepting deadbeat losers in Alaska. Well, I guess this is goodbye then?
can't stay here forever.
Why not?
Derek? Derek! 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 Derek, are you okay? It's my shoulder! Can you get down? Derek, can you get to me? Derek, what's wrong?
It's my shoulder! I just need to pound it back in!
All right, I got you, I got you, I got you.
Wait, wait.
What?
I'm scared, Charlie.
It's just your shoulder. We popped this thing in and out a zillion times.
Just let me stay in the tree. Let me die in the tree,
Derek,
Charlie.
we're gonna start by getting out of the tree, okay?
No.
On 3. 1.
Ah!
All my life. It's been do this, do that. Study hard, Derek. Clean your room, Derek. Where were you last night, Derek? Why were you late for dinner, Derek? Questions. Always questions. And the worst part is, there's always a right answer, you know? It's not like I'm being asked for my opinion. I'm just being told what to say. Now I'm at the end of my rope. If I go back to Michigan, I'm dead. It's not like that. I'm not smart like you. I'm not going to college to build bridges and planes.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I take the choice of building a bridge or a plane over getting killed by one.
So what? You want to run away and end up like Al?
You don't know what it's like to be the joke to everybody. Well, you were in your college classes, I was in shop class building birdhouses, and I sucked at that. I'm a loser. You said it yourself. So this is my chance. Before my dad drags me to that recruitment office, before they laugh me out of every job interview, before Washington calls my number, it's my life, Charlie, and I'm not ready to die. When that rope tightened underneath me, and I was heading straight for the ground, everything around me just stopped. And I took a deep breath, and I closed my eyes. When I opened them, you were standing there, and I was still alive. And that was God giving me another shot. So, someday, I'm gonna look back on every moment when life could have got the best of me, and I'm gonna smile when I take my last breath. Because Derek did it his way. But this is the end of the line for us, Charlie. This is where we say goodbye.
Hold on. You don't get to ride away like that. We're gonna ride to the Sioux, and we're gonna cross that bridge, Derek. We're gonna cross that bridge, and we're gonna go home. Just like we planned.
Just like you planned.
You don't have to do this. We can still go home, together. You can find a job, take some classes, go to school. You don't have to join the army.
Cross that bridge, Charlie. Cross that bridge for both of us. Let me start writing my own story.
Where are you going to go?
I hear Alaska's still accepting deadbeats.
You're not a deadbeat, Derek.
Let me go. I gave it my best shot. Oh.
It would be a shame if you didn't get to see how the story ends.